Gonna want to beat us for sure. We were the ones that beat them to go to the national championship, so I'm sure they have some hard feelings towards us. And it's going to be a really tough environment. We really haven't been on the road yet, and so we'll see how all the new guys react to that. But we're definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun game, and it's going to be prime time. So we're definitely looking forward to it.
One thing similar about both games, aside from you winning, is their field goal percentage shooting was way down. Can you talk about what you did to keep that down?
Well, Thomas got Deshaun Thomas in foul trouble, and he was kind of on the bench the second time, and so that made our life a lot easier. He could score, and that's something that we have to do. We have to make him play defense and hopefully get him in foul trouble. That way, he's not out there scoring 21 points a game like he has been, and so he's going to be definitely our focus kind of on defense, I think, just kind of shutting him down because he can go for 30 easily. And so, the second time we played him, he was on the bench because he was in foul trouble, so we got to do that again.
What do you like the most about going on the road?
Going on the road, the environment. Whenever we play, usually the other stadium's packed, and I personally like when people are chanting against you. It kind of gives you extra fire and makes you want to play better, and it's just a good environment.
What does this Ohio State team do well?
What they do well, they can shoot the ball. They have a lot of vets. Aaron Kraft is very good, and Thomas can shoot the ball. They have role players that play their role, and that helps them win. And they're a tough team. They're physical, and they play that Big Ten style. It's just try to bully you, and so they do all that really well. And we got to come ready, and if we come ready and have our head straight, we'll put up a good fight and we'll hopefully win.
I don't remember much from that game here, but knowing that he had a great game for us, they didn't have Schellinger, and it was a big win for us. So.
Deshaun Thomas, how important is he to Ohio State's team and what they do?
He's very important to their team, especially on the offensive end. They look for him a lot to score for them. So our key in going to this game is just making him uncomfortable and trying to limit his shots.
Does Kevin get that one assignment, you think, or miss the match? Or
no, I think I'll most likely be starting on him. That's the game plan as of right now, and it could change if Coach sees something different. But as of right now, that's what we're going to do.
Do you use any of the tape from last year, obviously, to scout these guys? Playing a team a couple of times is probably the best scouting report you can ever have.
Yeah, of course. Tape from last year, but mainly a lot of tape from this year because they got the guy that's scoring a lot inside and out. So with the last year team, their points was kind of spread throughout their team. So we're just excited to go down there at their place, and we're just looking forward to playing them.
What do you like the most about going on the road?
Just playing against the crowd. We play a lot of games here, and the fans are always on our side, so we don't get a lot of that feeling early on in the season to have the crowd going against us. So it'd be fun for us, a good experience for the new guys to be able to witness it.
No, I don't think so. Think that they'll take some hard shots. Deshaun will take some hard shots. He can get up 20 easily, and if you're a natural scorer like he is and averaging over 20 a game, you've got the green light to shoot some good contested shots, and he's good at making them. He's a shot maker. He's a professional scorer at our level, and last year we didn't stop him. How many did he have the first half last year against us? 17 or 19, something like that, and then really maybe the biggest key in beating them in New Orleans was him going to the bench for about 10 minutes the second half in foul trouble, because then we could trap the post. And their team is totally different this year. They play through him on most every possession, and we'll try to guard him a little differently than we did last time, because I didn't think we did a good job.
What do they do well, or best? I guess they tend to do a lot of things.
I think their defense is really good. Statistically it's good. They out-rebound their opponents about 7 a game. I think their on-the-ball defense is exceptional. When you get Scott and Smith, and of course Kraft may be the best in the country at guarding the ball. Get them all out there creating havoc. They're pretty good, and they're terrific in transition. And they're a different team than what they were last year, just like we are as well. But I would say their half-court defense probably is what impressed me as much as anything.
What made Kevin Young so effective against them last year?
Well, he made shots. That's the first game Kevin really made shots. He stuck a couple of threes and was active and he was a good matchup for us because he was probably our best slider defensively that could probably extend on Deshaun. To be honest, with Jeff in the game, that put Thomas on him. That's a hard matchup. So, he was a good matchup, a good fit for us.
Anything in particular about going against Kraft? He's obviously a very good physical point guard.
Mm-hmm. I think the big key is you can't dance with him. He's not a guy that you're aggressive and you get up next to him and then you try to back out of it. That's when he goes at it. And Tyshawn's had a good handle last year and he picked him twice, just by Tyshawn relaxing a couple of times and not being aggressive. And you got to be in attack mode against him. If he feels that you're a sideline to sideline dribbler, then I think he's at his best. We got to try to get our shoulders past him, which is very difficult to do.